This car scares me. Muscle cars. America has had its fair share of them, including this, the Pontiac Firebird, of which if you've been around on the channel for some time within the past 6 months, you might likely have seen the video that I made on this thing. And America also have the Ford Mustang. However, something interesting happens when you give it to another American company called Shelby, and that end result is a little something like this. This is the 2012 Shelby 1000. Now, this thing has 920 horsepower stock, 750 foot-pounds of torque, very heavy at just under 3,800 pounds, and a fantastic 5.4 litre engine. And as you can see, I've got quite a collection of them. But yeah, we're going to go and jump into this one and go and see how it drives stock. Okay, so here we are with the car stock. So yeah, let's take a listen to this thing stock and go and see just how it sounds. It has a beautiful sounding turbocharger to it, or rather supercharger I should say. But yeah, now we've got to go and see what upgrades we can do to this thing, because honestly, there's something very, very interesting about this car. So let's go and figure out what it is. So here we are at the upgrade shop, everyone's favourite I'm sure, and I know I've said that before. So what we've got here is, if we go over to conversion and engine swap, we've only got one, but it is the 7.2 litre V8. And yeah, 1000 horsepower just with this base engine. It is kind of crazy. And if we put that in the car and then go over to, actually no, first we need to go and put some twin turbos on it. And then if we go all the way over to engine, we can only upgrade those turbos. And that puts us at 1876 horsepower. But first, I'm going to go ahead and put some stock builds onto this to go and make our usual car, which is our stock build drag car. And also, we'll go and check out what the paints are like too. So, here we are now at the paint shop. So, once again, sadly, no advanced painting options. However, if we go into manufacturer colours, we've got this rather nice navy. We have a black, silver, and a white. Now, they all look pretty good, but I do like the black very, very much. It is a really nice looking little colour on this thing. So I've got the tune ready to go on this thing, so let's go and head over to the drag strip and go and see what it can do over there. So here we are at the drag strip with the stock engine, which is 1242 brake horsepower. So on the lights, away we go. This thing is actually pretty good off the line, so let's go and see what we can get through the camera. Let's see, 169.25 miles an hour. Now that's pretty nice, but we need to go and see what this thing can do with the 7 litre V8, the 1800 horsepower V8. So I'm going to go swap that tune in, and we'll go and see what this thing can do. So here we are now with the 7.2 litre V8 engine. So if I just go ahead and brake boost this thing like we always do, if it will, come on, nearly. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and just floor it. This thing is actually kind of scary to drive, as it is 1870 horsepower. And let's see, we have 198 through the camera. This thing is on par with the McLaren Speedtail that we had a couple of Horizon 4 showcases ago. Oh god. So something tells me that the road-going version of this tune is going to be very, very terrifying to drive indeed. But before we go and drive those, let's take a look at the Winter Forzathon shop for the week. Over here on our left, our legendary car, the 2019 McLaren Speedtail. Speaking of which, I've done a video on that. A link to that should be in an iCard at the top right of your screen. And also over here, the second week in a row, another Forza Edition car. This is 2008 Lamborghini Reventon Forza Edition. Now, I do own one of these, and it's not too bad of a car, and it's only 250 Forzathon points, so if you want to go and get one, go for it. And now we've got to go and take this thing over to the motorway and go and see how it runs. This is going to be fun. So here we are now at the motorway. We've gone ahead and got the street going version of the first tune. So we're back to 1242 brake horsepower. So like usual, let's go ahead and just jump the roundabout because, well, why not? and go and see what top speed we can get out of this thing on its stock engine. Here, have a listen to it too. Why is there always a car in the way when I do these? Right, we'll get up to the next tunnel and I'll let you have a proper listen to it. That's the joys of recording this stuff. Oh well. Right, into the tunnel we go. Sounds really nice. Let's see. 246, 247, 248, 249, 251, 252, and off the edge. We actually bounced off the rev limiter before going off the edge there, 252. So that's actually a pretty quick for this thing, and I'm kind of impressed. But now, we've got to go and put on the V8. Oh, this is going to be fun. So here we are now with the V8, and now I'm actually scared of driving this thing. Because listen, just listen to it. Oh god. And the cool thing about this, it also has gauges on the side too, and they do work. So let's go ahead and floor it, go across the roundabout like we usually do, and go and see what speed we can get out of this thing. This car scares me. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Through the tunnels. Oh, this thing is scary. Off the wall. Off the... Thank you. 242. 250. Ow. 200 in traffic car. Let's see what we can get back through here. Come on. Up into 6th, listen. This engine's scary. 269 out of that. If it wasn't for that other traffic car, we could have gotten above 270. In fact, you know what? I think we're going to give it a second go at getting to 270. Let's try it. So here we are with take 2 with the V8 of trying to get to 280 miles an hour. So across the roundabout we go once again for the 3rd time in this video. And that was a little bit smoother. So through the first tunnel we managed to get to 250. Can we match that again? That's the wall. Get off the wall. Thank you. 250. Up a gear. Ow. Ow. Also, have a listen to this engine. Sounds pretty nice, I'll give it that. 270. There's 270. We hit 272. Oh my god. I think if this thing handled better, there would be a really good shot of getting this thing to at least 280. That is crazy. I guess the only thing now is to go and check how it drifts, as well as how it drives. Alright, so here we are at the Horizon Festival. Now, I've gone back and put the original road tune back onto this thing for our little drift area. So, like usual, we get 2 attempts with each engine. So, run number 1 of the stock engine. Come on. Nearly 35,000 points. Not too bad at all. So we'll go and line this thing up and give it a second run with the stock engine and go and see if we can beat 35,000. So here we go with a attempt number 2. I don't know why I said it like that, but oh well. Can we beat 35,000? That would be... yes, actually, 37k. Not too bad at all. So let's go ahead and put the next tune onto this thing. And hey look, there's your Shelby 1000 over there too. Let's go ahead and put the V8 into this thing and go and see how it works. So here we are now with the V8. And we can tell it's a V8 because, well... yeah. Let's go ahead, floor it in this thing and go and see if it can drift. I probably guess it can do, but this tune is absolutely scary for me to drive. Come on. 41,000. Okay, 41,000 on its first attempt, not too bad. So let's go ahead and line it up for attempt number 2. Oh, hi. Right, attempt number 2 is a go. So let's go ahead, slide it into here. Can we get this thing to work? Come on. 48,000. Oh, that's really, really good. Okay, I am impressed. And also, look at this. 2 Shelby 1000 side by side. Now that's cool. So yeah, that is the Shelby 1000. Now, I never explained how to unlock this thing. To unlock this fantastic car, you need to do the Super 7 for this week when this video uploads of the Winter Series 39. So doing that will land you this fantastic, very, very fast car. And honestly, it is so worth it. This thing is probably one of the fastest drag cars in the game, non-DLC. Because we all know, DLC, another Shelby has to take the crown on fastest drag car, and if you want me to do a video on that, do go ahead and let me know in the comments. So yeah, this car, it is really, really worth it. This car is indeed very, very good. And honestly, even though you can put 1008 horsepower in it, it's a really, really nice car to drive. And when it's not fully upgraded, it handles well. Fully upgraded, yeah, good question. It can make for a good drag car and drift car. Look at that, perfect. But yeah, if you like this video, please be sure to go ahead and leave a like on it, because it lets me know that you like this kind of stuff and that you want to see more on the channel in future. Because honestly, I love making this kind of content, and it is a lot of fun to put together. Now, if you're new here, feel free to go ahead and press subscribe and turn your notification bell to all so you never miss an upload. I try to upload twice a week, every Wednesday and Sunday, so that's 2 new videos for you all to enjoy. And with that said, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to go ahead and post a comment. I love to read them, and I try to reply to as many as I possibly can. So with that said, that is the end of the video. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, and a goodbye. And that is how you don't drive a Shelby.